I think we have to learn to love the things we don't like about ourselves in order to move forward and heal. I got so caught up in what they thought that I, again, just abandoned myself because I cared too much what they thought. People that are on a different path than you aren't always going to understand the life of a creative. I've been people pleasing hardcore more than I've been loving myself. It's your girl Lils, and welcome back to my channel, Lils Journey, because I am on this journey of rediscovering who I am in my 40s, because we all know life be lifing. And I have gone through so many things over the last 4 decades, and I want to share my life, my wisdom with you and build this community together. And I hope that I can uplift and encourage you in your journey, or at least be a resource, a friend, or just allow God to use me as a vessel to help someone along the way. So if you are into that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. About in one of my previous vlogs, why I quit my job to start YouTube. This is my personal channel, my brand new personal channel that no one knows about, no one in my family or friends, that they are, at least they're not telling me they don't know about it, but I'm starting fresh. Having documented my life in the last 10 years and having that really is a blessing, because yeah, there are some moments that I'm just like, oh, that's kind of cringe, or there's certain moments where I was so ungrateful for certain things and thinking back of, oh, I wish I never said that. I just wasn't including my real feelings about certain situations, or I was masking them in order to just get the content out. And even after a while, and I was building momentum, and I was also becoming more vulnerable, I just felt too exposed because too many people I knew about that channel. So if you are starting a channel, I don't recommend you tell anyone, to be honest. I know we want the views, but I think if you're brand new to posting videos or content, just use it as practice. And you can even retell some of the same stories over and over again until you feel comfortable telling them, or you could tell it in a different way or a different tone, because it does take practice. I'm comfortable in front of the camera because I've been doing this for over a decade. And I love YouTube so much. I love creating content that I just didn't ever let my ability to speak in front of a camera stop me. What I did let stop me was my hair being a mess. Like, I just got out the shower. This is like my 4th vlog I'm recording tonight. It's almost midnight on a Friday, and I'm just in the crib filming vlogs, right? And I have this lamp right in front of me. I got my donations. Not donations, my laundry and coats that I need to hang up right next to me, my stuffed animals on my couch, cracks on my walls, and I would let those things in the past stop me. What I was wearing, I would let that stop me. But I've been wearing the same. I just threw it on because it was sitting right here on the pile. I threw it on because it was a good color. It looks good it's a good color on my skin. Matches the backdrop of my couch, and it's a scarf. And these are things that I would let hold me back in the past because I cared too much what people thought of me or what they said. And I even talked about that a little bit in a vlog I titled Learning How to Heal My Relationships, because of a certain incident where I became so self-conscious about expressing myself and it being rejected that in turn, I just started people pleasing. And I realized I've been people pleasing hardcore more than I've been loving myself, learning about myself, appreciating myself, being grateful for the things I do have and the people in my life, that I've abandoned myself along the way because I was people pleasing so hard. Like, it was like my default setting. So this channel, this fresh start, whether my family or friends or anyone I know finds it, that's out of my control. My other channels, I tell them, go follow. But as a life lesson, I'm like, it's okay. You don't have to tell everyone everything. And because oftentimes what I've learned is people that are on a different path than you aren't always going to understand the life of a creative or the life of a documentarian. Did I say that right? Documentarian. Someone that documents their life, or a journalist, or someone that chooses a life in art, in the arts. This is art, editing, coming up with ideas and concepts. You know, how you're going to design your backdrop. If you have one, it could just be a plain black wall, or you sitting in the dark with a lamp above your head like I am right now. But all of that takes thought and process, you know. And some people that I've come across that I have loved dearly didn't always support these endeavors. And I got so caught up in what they thought that I, again, just abandoned myself because I cared too much what they thought. When they're thriving, they're moving on in their careers, and not once did I ever have anything bad to say about their careers, or say, are you sure you should be doing that? Or, you know, what comes quick goes fast. You know, it's like, and my people pleaser never fought back, or never, in my mind, I just internalized it, and lately have been using it as fuel. But even then, I'm like, you know what, I shouldn't. Even that feels negative. I don't like that. I don't like pouring out my soul and becoming vulnerable and building this community off of a foundation that is evil or hurtful or spiteful or petty. Like, yes, I am human, and those those thoughts and those feelings still occur in my mind that I'm trying to heal and figure out how to handle, you know, so I'm not exploding on people. Or, you know, I talked about sobriety in that healing relationships vlog as well. I'm sober from alcohol. I don't do drugs, but I stopped drinking on December 1st, 2024. It just got out of control to the point where I ruined a big part of my life. And at the same time, I also consider that a blessing. You know, I think we have to learn to love the things we don't like about ourselves in order to move forward and heal, you know, and learn how to forgive as well. And part of that forgiveness is acknowledging the things that you love about that person, or you love about whatever occurred, you know what I mean? And whew, it's a lot to take in. But what I'm getting at, and I'm going to wrap up this video pretty soon, is if you are over 40, especially those over 40 in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, turn the camera on. You have a story to tell. I'm going to keep learning, and we're in this together. Okay, guys? And just remember, life is a blessing, and trust the abundance. It's your girl Lils. Talk to you on the next one.